Hey, this is Tonya with Pixel Gamer Girls, and today we will be cooking out of the Game of Thrones A Feast of Ice and Fire official companion cookbook.
What is it?
Run to the litter. That one's yours, Snow.
I've decided to make the honeyed chicken. This is a favorite of the North, and I will be getting the ingredients together for this.
Hungry again, he asked. There was still half a honeyed chicken in the center of the table. John reached out to tear off a leg. Then he had a better idea. He knifed the bird whole and let the carcass slide to the floor between his legs. Ghost ripped into it in savage silence.
The ingredients you will need for your honey glaze will be a cup of apple cider vinegar, 2/3 cup of honey, a tablespoon of butter, 2 teaspoons full of mint, freshly chopped, and a 1/2 cup of dried berries. These are cranberries, golden raisins, and cherries. Okay. We are going to make the honeyed chicken, and we will need whole chicken, 5 to 6 pounds. This is about a 6-pound bird right here. And 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Make sure your chicken is dried, like wash it off and pat it dry. And you're going to coat the whole bird with the butter. Make sure that you get all of it on the outside coated. And while you're coating the bird, you heat your oven to 450. So it will be prepared to have the bird put in as soon as we get it coated. It's going to take a minute to get this coated, but you want to really make sure that it is coated really well, because you don't want the skin to not have that crispy and browned look that it should have. Oh, it's already starting to get that nice crusty butter layer over the top of it. Which that is what you want to see. You want to see that form on the outside of your bird. And make sure that it is coated. Even on the bottom part.
Butter is butt.
Yep, exactly.
Or her butt, I should say.
Yeah, this is a hen.
Yeah.
Hens, I've always found that hens are better for roasting. But, I mean, it's really just your preference. They are a little bit juicier, in my opinion. Okay. After you coat the bird with the butter, you will take sea salt. I use the fine sea salt, and you will make sure that the outside of the bird is well salted. It says to use only like a tablespoon, but I use fine salt. And so I just make sure that the outside of the bird has a fine coating of salt. I'm not a big salt person, and it really depends on your taste as far as salt goes. But I don't want all you taste is salt. And I know some people really like salt on the skin when they eat the skin. So I just shake it and make sure that it's got a nice layer on it, honestly. That will be all you need to do to prep your bird for the oven. We will come back when the bird comes out, and I will show you how to make the honeyed currant jelly topping glazing for it, because it will turn into more of a gravy type. But we will put this in the oven now.
Bread and 2 of those little fish. And a mug of dark beer to wash it down.
And bacon, burnt black. Little brother.
Beloved siblings.
Okay, the bird has cooked for an hour. As you can tell, it is nice and brown. The skin is crispy, and we are just waiting for the honey glaze. Once that finishes, we will put that on the bird, and you will see the finished product. As you can tell, the dried berries are starting to plump up. The glaze itself is starting to reduce down to about half the quantity that we put into the pan, and it will be ready to pour over the bird, and we will do that in just a second. And there you go. There's the honey chicken. You see how the dried berries plumped up, and it coated the chicken really nicely, so it now has a nice honey glaze with the fruit over it and the mint. When you slice the bird, I paired it with fresh green beans and roasted potatoes, and save half of the glaze to pour over the slices.
I just want to take a moment to mention the Gamers and Geeks Can Cook playlist put together by VaultGirl145 and Jeffic of Death. If you want to find other cooks like Tonya and myself, you head on over there and you can find Vault Girls cooking videos, Quick Smokes cooking videos, and lots of other gamers and geeks that know how to cook. They all have some fabulous recipes. I know I enjoy watching it, so head on over there. I'll slap it in the description for you.